The Bemidji football team has been explosive on offense and solid on defense all season long. And one player who's played a big role on both sides of the ball is safety and wide receiver Cody Rutledge. Lakeland Sports Director Josh Christensen has his story.
Cody Rutledge is one of the most valued players on the Bemidji football team. Whether he's picking off quarterbacks or catching touchdowns, you could say he's the perfect all-around player.
I love being able to do everything on the football field. I love having the football in my hands, so on defense, that's why I play safeties, because easiest way to get the ball in my hands, and wide receiver, I love it.
As a safety, he's been one of the leaders on a defense that has given up less than 12 points a game. He leads the team with 7 interceptions, and he says his strengths as a safety are his speed and his nose for the football.
With quickness and speed, you can read and react to any kind of play there is. On a bubble screen, we're getting up there. On the deep routes, we're getting back. The ball's in the air, I'm going to go get it no matter what it takes.
On the offense, he's developed into a huge threat as a wide receiver. It was a position he didn't start playing at until the end of the season. And since lining up opposite of Kerry Woods Jr., he has 469 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns in just a handful of games.
At the start of the season, we had a plan to play me at a little more wide receiver, but I had a bummed up ankle. Then we decided to save it till playoffs came around, got a few good plays in there with me and Kerry going at the D-backs, and we liked our matchups.
He has a really good first step so he can get by people, and then with Mitch shows it up, he can just go get it. No matter what, he's going to go get it.
Rutledge also has the capability of playing quarterback if needed. He did make a start on October 14th against St. Cloud Tech, but he only knew he was going to be the starter until the night of the game.
Oh, I was ready to go with that. I've wanted to play Q ever since the day I was born, but it wasn't my position, and I know that, but I like to play it one time.
The biggest thing Cody didn't do that night was he didn't panic, and therefore everybody around him relaxed, calmed down, and said, hey, we're okay. Mitchell's not in game. Cody's going to make plays for us. He didn't panic. He didn't turn the ball over. He ran a simplistic version of our offense and did it fantastically.
And Rutledge is hoping that his interceptions or his big catches will help the Lumberjacks win the state championship on Saturday.
The Lumberjacks play at 3 o'clock against Ricori at the Dome.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.